You see where I am? I'm at an airport. Not just any airport. I'm in Rome's airport, and I'm about to get on an international flight, and I get this freaking question all the time. People are like, hey, do you travel with your drones? And if so, what do you do? How do you get your lipos on the plane? How do you do this? How do you do that? I'm about to show you, okay? Typically, I would just leave my props on, but I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna save these people. Well, actually, I'm just gonna save myself the hassle of having to deal with props on a quad, sticking it in an overhead bin, just because it adds a little bit of distance to the side of the quads and it's kind of annoying. So I'm just taking props off. But typically I wouldn't take props off. And I have all of my quads strapped to the outside of my bag, and here in a minute when I get these props off, I'm gonna take you inside the bag and show you what I would bring and what I would check. All right, let's check this out. It's me, Mario. All right, so in the bag, in my carry-on bag, I basically have like charging cables and whatnot, my wallet, my passport, and inside, I've got my radio, my goggles, and all of my batteries. So, I have a quad over here that's got battery on it. I'm just gonna take the battery off. You don't have to do this, I'm just gonna do it. Battery in the bag, all the batteries in the bag. I actually have walkie-talkies in here, so that looks really sketchy, but I'm just gonna leave it in there. I have my extra Mavic battery in there. You don't have to do that, but I do. You can check Mavic batteries because they are sealed. So all of my batteries are in here. I have my laptop in here as well, in the base right here, in the back. This kid's watching me, it's pretty funny. Slipping my lipos in there, putting my radio in the bag as well, putting my goggles in the bag, and then props I am bringing also in a bag, which again, you can do this however you want. This is what I'm going to carry on with me. So, putting all that in the bag, strapping the quads to the outside of the bag. And I'm taking these things off not because it's hard to get through security with them, but if you have a GoPro and a battery and props on the outside of your bag and you're going through security and it's like getting knocked around, it can potentially scratch the GoPro lens and potentially damage something. So, you know, I make it a little easier by taking all of it off and put my GoPros in a little baggie that I got with DJI props. And that is my carry-on for the most part, and I have my headphones so that I can edit video on the plane. I have food. Drew is walking away because he's probably pissed for some weird reason. And I'm actually going to bring a few extra things with me. So now we'll go through my bag. I'm going to check. Oh, I forgot to add this. My little neck pillow, because I'm going to want to sleep a lot. I'm going to bring a jacket because it's going to get cold on the plane. I have a bottle of wine that I'm smuggling, I think. I don't know if it's considered smuggling. I'm pretty sure you can bring it back. But I'm going to try to protect that as much as possible. But I have my charger, my toiletries, a bunch of charging stuff inside here. I have a Mavic controller, a Mavic itself. I'm kind of tempted to bring the Mavic on the plane with me, but I really could care less. So I'm probably just gonna leave it in here like that. So again, just a bunch of clothes. I don't have a lot of parts or anything, but I do have tools, and all of my tools are in here. You don't take any tools with you in the bag because they will take them. The only thing that you can get away with is like those stupid little tiny prop wrench tools, and sometimes they take those too, but I don't really care, so I just bring one anyways. In case this gets lost, I do have something to take props on and off with. But all of my tools, spare parts and whatnot, which I didn't really bring a lot of on this trip, are in this bag. So I have chargers, again, my toiletries, a Mavic radio, a Mavic, I have my podcasting stuff and a couple extra parts, soldering iron and whatnot, are all in my checked bag. And that is what I'm going to check. Actually, I want some pants. It gets cold on the plane, so I'm gonna bring some sleepy pants with me because this is like a 10-hour flight. Let's hope this bottle of wine doesn't get exploded. Check bag. Done. Clothes for the plane. My carry-on, and then I have a skateboard underneath here that this tripod's on, and then the tripod and the camera I'm gonna carry in my hands. So again, this is my carry-on. I'm carrying on a skateboard, and I'm carrying on this camera, and then this is getting checked, and that's it. All right, just to prove to you guys that I did it with all that stuff, I'm through security, and they didn't even check anything. So it just depends on the airport. In Atlanta, I get checked, my lipos get checked every single time. Here in Italy, they don't give a shit. So they just asked me what my things were. They're like, are those drones? I'm like, yep. They're like, okay, have a good day. Okay, now the trick is to go through customs. See if we make it. They're running you through a gift shop. How do I get to my plane? I hope you guys learned something. If you did and you liked this video, please leave me a comment and a like. That really helps me out, and hopefully I can do some more videos for you in the future. I will be back in America in, well, I don't know, like 18 hours or something like that. Maybe not, probably 12. See you guys. Bye. Oh, and the European trip was amazing. Thanks everyone that helped us out. It was phenomenal. I had a fantastic time. 12 days in Europe. Couldn't have asked for a better time. Thanks to everybody. There are too many people to name, so you guys know who you are. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you.
For once in my FPV career.
Drew's trying to start a GoFundMe. He almost left his bag in Rome. Damn! Holy nugget!
Through the